today I listened to a song that I haven't listened to in ages, by SUZZANE VEGA, and it got me thinking about bands and music that I always forget that I love, and then I fall back across them and I'm like, oh yeah, this is like my favourite music ever. So today's video is just kind of like a top 5 of bands and artists that I always forget that I love. So the first one, the reason that I had the idea for this video, is SUZZANE VEGA. She's like a 90s New York pop folk singer. She's probably most famous for the track Tom's Diner, and that track was sampled by Fall Out Boy in their song Centuries. It's the little like riff that goes they get stuck in your head for like 10 million years. Her music is amazing. It really varies. Like there's some really acousticy, folky, singer-songwriter stuff, and then right up to stuff like Tom's Diner, which is almost synth pop. 3 tracks I would recommend you check out by her are Gypsy, which is a song about a long distance relationship, and it is absolutely heartbreaking and beautiful, and definitely listen to it. Marlena on the Wall, which is just a masterclass in pop folk and acoustic guitar playing. It's beautiful. And then Tom's Diner. It's an odd song to listen to because it's almost like she's just kind of having a little conversation, telling a story vaguely to music, but there's not really a tune, but it sounds better than I'm making it sound. So the second band that I always forget I love, but who are absolutely one of my favourite bands, are the Smashing Pumpkins. I would argue that without the Smashing Pumpkins there probably wouldn't be Panic at the Disco or My Chemical Romance. I don't know if they're classed as emo, but I would pretty firmly call them the forefathers of emo. They definitely were the first band to sort of take heavier metal influences and then mix that with the theatricality and orchestration. 3 songs that I would definitely recommend you listen to by them. Tonight Tonight, which, even if you don't like the song, watch the music video because it's bloody amazing. It's like a pastiche of Voyage to the Moon, which is like a silent film from the 1920s, but it's absolutely amazing. It's a really good music video. I bloody love it. Then listen to Mayonnaise. Lyrically, it's heartbreaking and beautiful, but then also the guitar work on it. I think Billy Corgan said they found a guitar that was all messed up, and when they were playing it, all the sound was distorting. So then they decided to use that distorted sound and build a song around that, and it's just mint. And then the last one I would recommend you listen to is Bullet with Butterfly Wings, which is one of their heavier songs, I would say. It's definitely a lot more sort of classic grungy metal than the other stuff, but like the lyrics to that song are so good. Such good lyrics. My third band are a bit more recent one. They're called WARPAINT. I don't really know what the people in the band are. There's definitely a woman in there somewhere because that's what the vocals are. The songs are all very vocal led and then sort of ambient dancey music built up around a really strong vocal melody. They're a band that I was introduced to by one of my friends in college, and that album was all I listened to for about a year. 3 tracks that I would definitely recommend you listen to. There's a track called Lissy's Heart Murmur. Mainly just listen to it because it's a track that has my name in the title. Nowhere ever has my name because it's a made up bullshit name, but WARPAINT have a song called Lissy's Heart Murmur. Secondly, I would suggest you listen to Billie Holiday. It's like a deconstructed reimagining of I don't know what the name of the song is, but it's a Billie Holiday song, and it's like, nothing you can do, 'cause I'm stuck like glue to my guy. Sticking to my guy like sand to a ladder, like birds of a feather, we stick together. That song, they have taken that song, put it in a minor key, torn it to pieces and built it back up. It's bloody amazing. And then the last song I would recommend you listen to, and listen to this song when your heart is breaking and you're in the worst bit of it, the bit where you just want to feel bad about being heartbroken. Listen to Baby by WARPAINT and cry your eyes out, and then cleanse yourself and listen to the new Beyonce album 10 times over because you're better than the person who broke your heart. Number 4, George. This is a band I think you'll particularly like. If you don't already know them, you probably already know them. They are an alt country duo. I think they recently disbanded, but up until recently, they were an alt country duo, and I think they're also a couple. They're called the Civil Wars, and they basically do lots of sort of really, well, some sad, some happy, country music. Their harmonies are so tight, so bloody on point. They're a band, the Civil Wars. They're a band for falling in and out of love too. So the songs I would recommend you listen to. The first one is I've Got This Friend, where it's I feel this way about you and I think you feel this way about me, and we're trying to say it to each other but we can't really say it because we're not confident enough to just get the words out and be like, we love each other, and it's beautiful. The second song I would recommend you listen to it's an instrumental track called The Violet Hour, and I once had to sit on a coach from Manchester to Cardiff with my brother's rugby team for approximately 12 million years, and that coach journey I read Neil Gaiman's The Graveyard Book start to finish. It's quite a short book, it's a children's book, but still. I read that whole book in one sitting, and I just listened to The Violet Hour on loop, like, the whole time I was reading that book. It's such a beautiful piece of music. And then the last song by them that I would recommend you listen to is called Forget Me Not, and it is just classic sort of bluesy country, kind of whiny vocals and molassesy guitar. That's not a thing, that's not an adjective, but I'm gonna describe the guitar as molasses-like. And it just really is this gorgeous, thick, southern sound. The last artist I would definitely recommend that you listen to is Regina Spektor. She's a bit more well known, I think, than some of the other artists on this list. Possibly not than Suzanne Vega. You could argue maybe not than Smashing Pumpkins. But she's really good. I would say that she's from the same kind of music genre family as people like Sia and Melanie Martinez, but she was doing it before them. It's a genre that I call art pop, where it's like, it's a little bit more, it's got a little bit more meaning to it than Katy Perry or Taylor Swift, not to say that they're bad because I bloody love them and there's a time and a place for them, but it's a little bit more introspective than that, but it is still very firmly pop music. 3 songs that I would recommend you listen to by her. The first one is called Eat. Her voice is amazing, the stuff she does with her voice, and Eat is a really good example of this. Like, it's very simple, it's just pianos and her voice, but her voice sounds like this floating kind of bird creature. It's amazing. The second song I would recommend that you listen to is Samson, which is kind of a musical retelling of Samson and Delilah, sort of. But it's kind of melancholy and haunting and lovely. The third song I would recommend you listen to is Après Moi. This song goes so effing hard. It goes so hard. You get a little bit of a relent in the verse, and then it builds up into this sort of frenetic release of kind of heavy pianos, like killing, like bashing on the piano, and then like cutting in between French and English and like some other language that I don't even know what the language is. It's amazing. Listen to Après Moi. So yeah, those are some artists that I always forget I like, but really, really do like, and you should definitely check them out. That's my vlog for today, because I forgot I had to make a vlog, and yesterday I was really busy with the Glee concert, but I forgot it was my day to vlog, so I didn't actually film any of it. But yeah, that's why I've been kind of a music-y brain space. That's why you've got a music vlog kind of thing. Cool. Bye, friends!